That makes me wonder, in trying to take that same process of improving the engineers' workflows from assistant to co-pilot to managing like orchestrator essentially. If you're trying to apply that same growth pattern to knowledge workers, do you kind of have to teach knowledge workers to think more like engineers?
Well, maybe. I would never recommend that in a million years. Yes, you probably would, but it would never work. One of the common pieces of information that we get of why people are even looking for a partner is because they're finding that people even have a hard time going to Claude to set up the prompt inside of an organization, right? And so there's this fear of like, hey, how do I do this? What can we do? And so for us, enablement is that key function to help that subset of users. And it really goes back to understanding kind of the goal, kind of the role itself, what are some of the challenges they face, and then how could you make their work easier over time based on the different tools that they use. And so we aren't necessarily asking a knowledge worker to go in and vibe code an app that connects everything together. But for us, it's about creating that process where we've automated through AI 90% of what the function is. But in the end, it actually still needs that 10% review where that person can actually change the outcome of what AI is looking at it with their own perspective tied to it. And so it becomes more of like this pull push, which is we want to push our folks, our customers to use AI to help accelerate their adoption and making sure that we're driving those very high value use cases to where people are not being intimidated, that they're using it freely, and that they're seeing the benefit. And I think once you do that, you start uncovering even more use cases inside the organization that can continue to drive further enhancement inside the organization itself.